it's a comedy with balls because it's based around a football team. But I think they're using comedy with balls. People are going to go, no way, it's a South African blue movie. I'm going to watch this.
He's been entertaining crowds for the last 25 years with his hugely successful stand-up comedy shows. Now, South African comedian Barry Hilton can be seen on the big screen in his first movie role entitled Finding Lenny. Written by Neil Sundstrom and Russell Savadier, Finding Lenny tells the story of soccer coach Lenny Vincent, a 50-year-old man who loses everything, including his job and his wife. One day, when things looked like they couldn't get any worse, Lenny and his friend are held up by a gang at a fancy restaurant. But luck starts to turn completely unexpectedly in Lenny's favor, and, as Barry says, the story follows Lenny's journey back to the top.
A second chance.
It's based partly on a game of football and how the good and the bad. Basically, Lenny is a coach and he knows how to coach people, and these rural villagers ask him to coach their team because they've got a big game up because of two brothers' feuds. And then what actually happens, the brothers who belongs to the baddie, they cheat and they bring in Phil Masinga and Mark Fish. And the rules of engagement was you can't do that. But they actually work for us, so they employed them as whatever. So it's the good versus the bad, or the downtrodden guys, and it's the story of how we get back and what happens. And there's a lot of twists in the way. A lot of funny things happen. And it's a naturally funny movie. It's not in the normal genre, if you will, a South African movie, candid camera type thing. But please, there's nothing wrong with that. We've just managed to take this movie and I think move to the next level, hopefully, because it has a story. It's very funny, it's very sad, and it's very moving. But basically, it's a feel-good movie.
You are not my brother anymore. Kuzolunga.
Listen, Lenny, I'm really sorry.
A soccer match.
Yes.
This is my game, and you will play it.
I've missed you.
See, I told you, eh?
How good are you with the slingshot?
Now you gotta play with the freedom of your hearts.
I need $200.
For what?
Petrol.
Do we find Lenny? I think you find Lenny in the very first scene. I wake up in the middle of the night in this terrible sweat. And I believe that the way it's been shot, you think, yo, this guy's in trouble because I'm panicking about stuff. So a lot of people that have seen the previews have said they look, you're a downtrodden guy, before I tell them anything. So they find me, but it's their journey with me getting back, ups and downs. You know what it's like life. Every day is not the same. You hope planet will be the same, but it's never the same. So it's the experience of having a jaw. Because I lose a lot in the movie, except weight.
Did you put on weight?
Did I put on weight? No, I just remained a constant obese.
I'm trying very hard to keep the camera still here. If
For the people out there, the camera is very still. We're shooting on a ship.
You lose your Santon flat, your BMW, and your money.
You are not my brother anymore.
So it's about money.
Yes.
so, this is your first movie role. I found that very difficult to believe, but you've been in the industry for so long. So, what took you so long to get involved in movies?
As I've been saying to everybody, I've been an actor for 26 years, but it took me 25 years to get a part. In the meantime, I worked as a comic, so there we go. But I've been practicing acting every day, as we do. On stage, I act. I'm sure if you've seen me work, I'm live and I do my thing. I act and I do the characters. So it's lekker. I'm very fortunate that this came around.
So, have you practiced your Oscar speech then?
My Oscar speech? Yeah, it'll be. Thanks, Oaks. I'll take this back to South Africa. Hopefully it won't get stolen. What I'm hoping the people will take away from this movie, a full box of popcorn, because I want them to start eating it and for the rest of the movie go, No ways. Ah! No. And then come out feeling cool. So I don't want them to have any time eating their popcorn.
Finding Lenny is now showing in cinemas around the country.